Welcome again to the channel, the WSXN podcast. As always, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. And United Africa is an undisputed Africa. So anyway, in this video, we're about to find, we recently found out, like Thursday night, which is a night ago, the Nigerian president, Bazoum, tried to escape Niger. And, but before we get into the escape, listen to what the spokesperson of the junta, ruling members of Niger says about this. Listen to him and then we talk about it after. Boom.
Junta said it had foiled an escape attempt by ousted President Mohamed Bazoum. Bazoum has been imprisoned by the military since the July coup.
We've been covering the coup events very extensively right here on World DNA. Now, the escape bid of Bazoum failed and the main actors and some of the accomplices were arrested. The interim authorities said that Bazoum and his family and some of the security forces were involved in the escape. Junta spokesperson Abdurrahmane did not say where they were being held now.
This failed attempt would become a plan conceived as follows. Phase 1, escape to a first recovery point near the presidential palace to be reached by an unmarked vehicle. Phase 2, this vehicle would be driven to a plain in the Chongare district on the northern outskirts of the town of Niamey. Phase 3, from this plane, a move would be made to 2 helicopters belonging to a foreign power supposed to infiltrate them into Nigeria.
So there you see, guys, in the video where it was a 3-phase plan where you have to get into an unmarked car for one, and number 2, you have to go to a location to get ushered into a helicopter. And this is what he said: foreign helicopter. So that means they know who the helicopters belongs to, but again, I don't think they're going to share it at this moment. But I already know who this. My mind tell me it's one of 2 countries who was aiding in this escape, but specifically one, the French, because he was supposed to be transported to Nigeria, where the French have a good relationship with President Tinubu. He's the chairperson of ECOWAS, so he's like the head person for ECOWAS, which is the country. All of them is tied in with France, which is Senegal and a couple others. So here's my thought on this, and the reason why some of his family members is saying about why they plan this escape was basically he has no electricity, he has no current, he has no food and his body. But people are forgetting one thing: he is under house arrest. He's not in prison. He's in his home. So this idea that he don't have no electricity is right off the bat wrong. And this idea that he don't have no food and he's treated bad, he's in his home. He and his wife and his son. So what is this? He's been mistreated. He did an interview from his home to the world, stating he want help. Then he just recently filed some documents in the UN for the UN court to reinstate him. So this idea that he doesn't have access to normal things that everyone should have, and he's better off because he's in his home. He's not in a jail cell where he himself used to put criminals people who commit crimes, put them in jail, and in those prisons they don't have the amenities that he does currently have access to. So this idea that not because he's a president, and that's one of the reasons why he's in his home under home arrest, because he was a president, so they have some form of a level of respect, so to not put him into prison. So he should be thankful and have gratitude towards the fact that he's under house arrest and he's not in an actual cell where there's filth and you know how prisons are. Whichever prison you go in the world, they are filthy and dirty. So anyway, and I'm pretty sure it's the French who is trying to get him out of Niger, because even though he's not in power, if they get him out, he can still be forcefully being reinstalled. As well, he still have knowledge of what is where in the country, because he have been president for a couple of years, for 2 years I think, and he has been in that space of power from since even before. Like, he have high position before becoming president. Well, first elected president in Niger. But the fact that they tried to rescue him says a lot. And this is not the first time they try this. They've tried it already. And I'm telling you, the French, they're doing so many things behind closed doors. But again, the only way these coups can stand up to and stand the test of time as a revolution is when the citizens are with the newly installed government, and they are. Almost 100% of the citizens are with this new government, and that's when it's so difficult for outside influence to come and just overthrow these coup d'etats that take place and these new rulers put in place. But Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, and Caban, and Niger, of course, Niger, their citizens are 100% behind them. So it's very, very difficult for the outside influence to influence people to go against the government, the current government. Even though they try, because recently in Burkina Faso, where they tried to pay the chief of staff, one of his close friends, 40 million to basically get rid of him, or to give them information to take him out, or to overthrow him, or to, basically that's what they tried. So these countries are funding these underhanded outsiders, and for me, they are funding. They're trying to turn friends against the president. They are against one another by offering money, and a lot of money, because $40 million is a lot of money. And they are also, to my understanding, they are funding terrorist groups, outsiders, to come in and cause issue in the country, to overthrow and dismantle the country. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And if you agree with what they're doing, and if you agree that with me, allegedly, it has been reported as well, allegedly, that it's the French that tried this with the 3 French helicopters. But for the time being, I don't want to be pushing out any misinformation. My feelings are it's the French, but to be 100% sure, we'll know in the next couple of coming days. So we'll find out sooner or later who is actually behind it. But I'm just saying, allegedly, it's the French. Allegedly, because they know who the helicopters belongs to. But again, they just arrest all those who aided in this escape. They arrest them and lock them up, and he's back under house arrest. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section, as always. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and like, because it helps the channel to grow, as always. So boom.